Well, here it is. I'm awake at 3 in the morning again, and he's putting me to work. I don't think this is good news for you, but there is a good side to it, and that's what I'm going to talk about at the end. But there's a contract out on you. That's right. You are a marked man or woman, and the reason for that is the enemy doesn't want you around. The enemy hates your guts. The enemy considers you a nuisance and an inconvenience. Doesn't matter that we're just a handful. Doesn't matter that we don't seem to have much impact or influence, at least from our own perspective. It's because we're marked. We have the light, and they see the light, and the evil ones want to put out the light any way they can. I'm aware of it constantly. When I start to feel sick suddenly, or last night I was having discomfort in the chest, and this morning nausea, sickness in my stomach. It's like I know they just want to get rid of us because they just want total, absolute dominion, total, absolute control of a world that's already so obviously controlled by them. It's not even funny. And I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, I'm nothing. I'm insignificant. I don't do anything. Well, why don't they leave us alone? We're just a tiny, tiny fraction now. They've taken over. Well, but here's the good news. We are marked. We are marked with His light. And because of that, if we want and if we ask for it, we do have the protection of the holy angels, and we do have the covering of His precious blood. But we have to continually ask for it. Not just one time a day. I have to do it several times a day, especially every time I wake up, especially when I just, you know, fall asleep, even during the day at some point, because you're so worn out from the nighttime shenanigans that you end up falling asleep during the day because they want to take you out. They want to take us out. Now, can they take you out? Only if He permits it. Only if the Father in heaven allows it. I remember how he told Satan when he wanted to. Satan was after Job. Of course he was. Of course he was after Job, because Job was faithful and a just man. But the Father has to allow it, and He didn't allow the devil to kill Job. He allowed him to do pretty much everything else. Yeah, He did. So we have that to look forward to. I hope not. But the reality is He can't take you unless the Lord allows it. But He's going to make your life as miserable and difficult and uncertain and frightening as He can. So you have to be aware, and you better put on your full armor over and over in a day, several times a day. Yes, Psalm 91. Yes, it always comes to mind. But invoke the angels. That's what they're there for. They're protectors, armies of them. And we live in a world where we are such a tiny minority. It almost, like I said, it amazes me that it's a big deal. Like, why are they bothering? Because, as I have mentioned before, we don't just know part of the truth. We know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And in any way we can, we're trying to proclaim that truth. So we are their opposition, and they despise us. course, did they despise an innocent baby too? Why would they just despise an innocent baby? Because what better represents the image of God in this world than an innocent baby or child? Direct reflection of the goodness of God. But so are those who are living in the light, walking in the footsteps of the Lord. We're the enemy. So anyway, just be aware, be prepared. They want you dead.